Hello everyone, my name is Yeremia Budi Cristian. I am college student from Airlangga University in Nanotechnology Engineering majors. Today, let me presentation my PowerPoint. It's talk about purchase of press conference. In this video, you can get many information about press conference. So, please listen till the end. Let's start about definition of press conference. A press conference serves to communicate important news. It launches the campaigns connected with an organization or company and involves the participation of journalists and representatives of the company or organization. A press conference offers journalists an interactive forum to find out about your organization and campaigns. Before we go any further, I would like you to know about three main points to understanding a press conference. First, press conferences are events where information is distributed and where the media can ask questions. Second, these events are held to respond to positive and negative news, for product launch, or to apprise the media and public about any other information about a company. Third, most press conferences are announced through a press release, which is a well-crafted written statement outlining the nature of the conference. Now, we talk about benefit of holding a press conferences. First, press conferences aim to disseminate positive information to the public and the wider community about a product, service, or even a company. Second, press conferences aim to neutralize or anticipate any untrue or negative news about the company, management, employees, other products or service. Third, the press conference aims to improve the image that can support the marketing and sales of a product or service, such as new product introduction, export expansion, production, company performance, and others. Fourth, press conference aim to establish direct contact with the press or media relations. Advantage of press conference. The main advantage of a press conference to the person calling is that they don't have to repeat themselves to several different reporters at separate interviews. It also means that their announcement will have maximum impact by being in all the media at the same time, assuming that all the reporters think it is newsworthy. And the main advantage to the journalist is that it reduces the chance of individual newspaper or broadcast station missing the story. It also allows them to share the workload of questioning the interviews. If one reporter forgets or overlooks something, another reporter will probably think of it. When should you hold a press conference? Here are some cases when a press conference might be a good idea. First, when the event includes a prominent individual to whom the media should have access. Second, when you have a significant announcement to make, such as a campaign startup or a lobbying victory. Third, when there is an emergency or crisis centered around your group or the issues it deals with. Fourth, when a number of groups are participating in an action and the show of support will emphasize that this action is news. Fifth, when you want to react to relate event. For example, when a national report relevant to your issue is released. Why should you hold a press conference? The main purpose of a press conference is to convey a statement or an information by an organization or individual that the news source or resource person. Invite journalists and mass media representatives by inviting the mass media to come and cover in the hope that the news will be broadcast widely. The publication of this information is expected to increase awareness and knowledge of the target audience. Information presented at a press conference generally includes: first, delivering company performance; second, to refute gossip or oblique news; third, promote the latest product info; fourth, delivering new service improvements; fifth, delivering community campaigns, and much more. Where should you hold a press conference? Press conferences are usually held in an official atmosphere, such as at the State Palace, or without preparation at all. Conference rooms in hotels are usually more often used for press conference or a special room for press conference. Things that must be provided in choosing a press conference venue. First, provides a large parking area for invited guests and the media. Second, provide a stage and other aids. Third, provide a sufficient number of seats according to invite guests. Fourth, provides a place for journalists and media that includes images. 5. Provide a microphone and a loudspeaker. Who needs a press conference? Press conferences are generally held by government, politicians, celebrities, film studios, commercial organizations to promote their newest products, lawyers to support cases being handled, including the police, and anyone who wishes to benefit from media publication. Holding press conference is usually to explain a case formally rather than dealing with individual journalists. At a press conference, there will be mutual communication between the resource persons and journalists. Journalists' questions, if they are not properly monitored, often come out of the context of organizing the press conference itself. Therefore, PR as the holding of such a press conference must make preparation with oral and written statements. On the other hand, journalists have also prepared themselves to ask questions orally. Things a speaker should pay attention to at a press conference. First, the speaker must deliver the news for at least 10 minutes. Second, the speaker must be informed and ready to answer questions from the media in a concise and clear manner. Third, speakers are limited to only 2 people so that delivery is not confusing. More tips. How to answer the media during a press conference. First, avoid technical answer and clues. Second, answer as needed. Third, pay attention to the questions asked. Fourth, pay attention to gestures and expressions. In this slide, I will give you tips to hold a successful press conference. There are 7 tips. First, choose the right day. Second, designating mass media which are widely known and relate. Third, determine a suitable place and time. Fourth, specify the key message. Fifth, appoint professional source or spokespersons. Sixth, adhere to the rundown of events. 7. Evaluate. In the next slide, I will give you inform about how to planning a press conference, how to handle at the press conference, and how to handle after press conference. Planning your press conference. Plan in advance and consider the following. First, think in advance about practical issues such as location and resort, main text, podium, speakers, microphones, etc. Second, know what you want to announce. Third, Know who you want to involve in order to add weight and credibility to your message. Someone for your organization should be among the speakers, possibly a senior high-ranking spokesperson. Fourth, prepare a list of questions and answers for your speakers. Fifth, prepare all handouts in advance, like press kits, gifts, etc. Don't leave this to the last minutes. At the press conference, first, welcome members of the press as they arrive. Second, have members of the press sign in with their affiliation and give each of them a press kit. Third, seat the press conference participant behind the table facing the seated reporters. Fourth, check the sign-in pad to see which media outlets are represented. Fifth, start approximately on time, no later than 5 minutes after the scheduled time. Sixth, record the event for your own records and for possible media use. 7. Have the moderator welcome the press and introduce the issues and participants. 8. Each participant should present for no more than 3 till 5 minutes, making his or her 3 till 5 key points. 9. After all the presentations, the moderator should entertain any question from the press and direct question to the appropriate participants. 10. After about 45 minutes, bring the formal conference to an end. After the press conference, first, send a press kit to the absent invites. Second, make clippings of print media coverage containing the press conference, as well as record coverage of electronic media. Third, convey the result of media coverage to management. Fourth, prepare a general report that includes an evaluation of various aspects of holding the conference for future reference. Example, Sony's IFA 20 and 19 press conference in 5 minutes. This press conference aims to introduce the products launching. In the last, conclusion. If carried out correctly, the press conference can be very effective in reaching a large audience in a short amount of time. And the news of the day can have a long-reaching positive effect for the organization involved. I think it's enough for me. I say thank you for your attention and have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.